What is a friendship lesson that you've had to learn the hard way as an adult?
Someone needs to hear this today.
Harsh take. However, your friends that don't have time to see you.
Hey everybody, how you doing today?
Welcome back.
Today is a really Sunday. It's a Sunday. We didn't upload last Sunday because of the story you guys should watch on our shorts. Watch that. That's a very interesting thing. But anyway, now today we're talking about friends because obviously relationships can be really iffy.
Horrible.
If you look at that story posted in the shorts. But today is just something about friends and how to waste your time and who to waste your time on.
Yeah, some friends you just don't need in your life, so don't feel bad to just get away from them.
Yeah.
For real.
Your friends do any of these things, you may want to reconsider your friendship with them. When they can never be happy for your success or for your wins. When anything good happens in your life or you've achieved something, they never congratulate you, they never seem happy for you, and you don't get that warm and fuzzy feeling that you normally would when telling a friend good news. Instead, they might make a negative comment about it. If they start to question your positive habits. For example, say you started to eat healthy, and it was a goal of yours to eat healthy meals. Now, whenever you meet up with this friend, they're just like, ugh, are you still on that diet? Or say you start going to the gym. And when you talk about it with your friend, they're just like, you're never going to be consistent enough with that. When they want to always rant to you about their problems, but they never want to listen to yours. So when you get on a phone call, they'll spend the whole hour talking about themselves, and then they'll just cut the conversation and they have to go. And so all you were was a listening ear. When they only want a yes man. So say this person has bad habits themselves, they're being toxic or they're behaving poorly, and you try to give them advice or say anything about it, they get mad at you. They never want you to check them. They only want you to listen and agree with everything that they're saying. They compete or try to one-up you. So if you tell them something that's going on in your life that's good, they always have to come back with something that's going on in their life that's better. And sometimes they make it up. Like they'll lie just to make themselves seem better.
A lot of that was really relatable to us.
Really.
Especially the last couple. Ooh-wee.
It's not good. Especially real friends are supposed to keep you in check and tell you when you're not doing the right thing. And you should listen to that and just be like, thank you for not letting me look like an idiot.
Maybe really question the level of toxicity in male friendship groups. Because men friendship groups are pretty toxic to a certain extent, even though in people other women's eyes, but then women's eye and the woman's style is more toxic to us in our eyes.
Yeah.
To a certain point, dudes will do some of those things, but it's not really meant to be bad or mean. It's meant to just bust your balls or something. So you never heard that? You never heard that term? I'm just busting your balls.
Like a joke?
That's a joke. Just being a jerk to be a jerk, just because it's funny to all of us. It's a weird it's a gray area for us always.
Yeah. That makes sense. So if it's a joke, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah. But past that point, we kind of dudes are kind of mean, but also really funny at the same time. We don't take it that seriously either.
Yeah. But still, there's certain things that a real friend would do. And then there's people that don't want to listen to it. They just want you to be their slave or something.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I can't believe to be in a conversation about an event that's popping up for us and then be stuck talking about their event that's not going to happen.
This is mad funny.
don't get mad at us when we're not going to plan the event with you anymore.
Nope. Sucks. The suck is not my problem.
Not my problem.
I'm honestly surprised we haven't talked about this enough, but there's always something very insidious about that person that is always the victim in every situation that they approach. And what I mean by that is we all have had those people that we had close dealings with that would fall out with other people and magically always seemed like they were always in the right. And let them tell it, they would always frame the story as if they did nothing wrong. And you would quickly realize when you eventually fell out with them or you eventually got into it with them that, wow, all these people were not lying about the things that you were doing. Note that what I will say is just because somebody falls out with people does not mean mean that they were in the wrong. Like sometimes lifestyle changes and just overall like different directions in life causes somebody to not have anything in common with people anymore. But there's also people that just genuinely just know how to manipulate a group, right? They know how to make you believe their story, and they're invested in the idea of defaming the other person's character as long as that person no longer wants to coincide with their life anymore. And I experienced this firsthand because I remember I saw somebody that I was very, very close with gather a group of people to just essentially believe their story over mine and not even come seek out my story at all. And as an adult, I've honestly became content with the idea of people making me out to be a villain, and I really don't care too much, because it's like, okay, like if y'all never really seeked out what happened to me or like what I saw from my perspective to understand the whole situation, then y'all never really cared to begin with. But those people that are able to manipulate a group and get people to really side with them without even hearing the full story are dangerous. And if they can do it to somebody else, I promise you, it will be time for y'all to get into a disagreement, and they'll do the same to you.
This is hitting. I remember when I made this playlist. This playlist has been sitting in our stuff for a couple years now. I realized this mess kind of hitting hard.
So relatable. Because like, don't come crying to me when you send somebody's boyfriend or whatever
Something.
some image of you unclothed and then act like that you're in the right somehow. I hope they're watching. It's so stupid.
The fact that they try to play like I'm looking at the deleted side of your stuff. Since things are deleted, why they delete it if they go and tell me the whole story?
Actually insane. And then like that's the type of person where they also say that you're not allowed to see the other perspective because I'm the one that matters here. Yeah. Like that doesn't make any sense because nothing revolves around you, and I'm gonna want to see both sides before I come to a conclusion about who's right. Like people like that, they want you to always agree with them no matter what.
Yeah, that's really funny because like at the end of the day, like just because we have a parent group invited to our group via one person doesn't mean we're not gonna be friends with them at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Especially if we like them. So that's the kind of your plan is kind of ruined. We have contact with each other. Like, you know,
yeah,
makes sense.
It's actually insane. Like you're not always right.
You're not.
That's just how it is.
It is.
Someone needs to hear this today, but if you have to explain to someone and prove that something that they did makes you feel uncomfortable, they are not your friend, babes. They are not your friend at all. Does not matter how much time has passed, how long you have known them, they are not your friend. If you say, I am uncomfortable, please do not do that again, and they're like, oh, it was just a joke, they're not your friend.
Couples prank channels.
Oh my gosh. No.
So funny.
Oh, that documentary we were just watching about the what was it? The Piper, what's her name?
Piper Raquel.
Piper Raquel's mother and her squad group back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back in the day, aka like a couple years ago.
But for real, it's not. It's like all of that's toxic. It really is.
It very is. It really is. I had some friends back in high school who were just like super physical for no reason. Like, it's like out of nowhere, just throw me to the locker. Like, oh my gosh, bro! Like, come, stop.
Weirdos.
Like he was cool. That one right there. Stop it. Stop that.
Yeah. No, thank you.
That's just out of nowhere. It's like, hey, guess what? Like, oh my gosh, that hurt. Stop doing that.
Boundaries, please.
For real, boundaries, dog. Gosh. Anyway, dude friends are weird. Okay, guy friends are weird.
It's so stupid.
We're not normal.
I think it would greatly benefit a lot of y'all if you started to be more objective about how you view your friendships, because I see so many people who are in one-sided friendships, or they're friends with people who do not emotionally fulfill them. And it's simply because they are friends with people who are not interesting. Because I've seen this pattern time after time where someone will complain about being in a one-sided friendship with somebody, and then you meet the friend that they're complaining about, and they have no vibe. Like, they're not that interesting. They have no hobbies. They lack any type of emotional depth. They can't give good advice. They have no discernment. They give nothing. And that's why you have to give everything. Like, all they can do is take. If you are the person who is putting all the effort to maintain this friendship, you kind of just have to ask yourself, why am I hanging on to someone who literally gives nothing? Like, they bring nothing to the table. Is it because you don't want to be alone? Is it because you have trust issues and you don't want to meet new people and you'll just keep the crappy friends that you have already? Is it because y'all look good together? Okay, let's talk about it. A lot of y'all are friends with people for shallow reasons, and that's why you're not emotionally fulfilled. regardless of the reason that it is, I think when you start to look at people objectively who make you feel this way, you'll start to really uncover that you actually have not a lot in common with this person. And if you've been in a one-sided friendship for a long time, you have to understand that you're probably really good at maintaining friendships. Obviously, if you can stay friends with somebody who literally gives you nothing, it's just that you are not meeting the right people. And so you have to see the value that you carry. And when you understand that value that you carry as a person who is kind and fun and generous and loving, people that you come across who don't give that back to you, you will just have no interest in them because you understand the value that you carry as a friend. Because if you can carry a friendship all by yourself, then I know if you meet another fun, interesting person, like you will have a blast. Just start understanding that some of these people that you are so pressed to be accepted by and that you want to be loved by, they have nothing to give. They're not interesting people. Okay. And once you get that through your head, it'll be a lot easier to fade them out.
I'll say I'm that boring friend. I'm not always trying to be entertaining. I'm not always trying to be fun. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing anything or anything. That's why a lot of time my biggest friend, like not my biggest, my longest lasting friends are online people I play with a lot of time, because it's not that I know that our friends from high school definitely still like us. They still like me. They just don't conversate with me or do anything with me because I just don't talk to them. I don't contact them. I don't have the energy to, or I have the energy to, I just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
But if they text, because sometimes they'll text me saying, hey, how you doing? Like, oh, I'm doing great. How you doing? Oh, great. And then that'll be it. You know?
Some people just don't want to be doing things all the time.
Yeah, for real.
And that's fine.
Yeah, because I'm not going outside person.
Yeah. Especially when it's hot. It's too hot.
Oh, yeah. Do not invite me to anything during the summer. No.
No, thank you. Way too hot for this mess.
And it really sucks that that's the one time everything's open is like the summer. Like I'm good.
It's dangerous, really.
It is very dangerous.
Especially in certain areas.
Oh, don't get me started on that mess. It's getting worse and worse every day. Every time. Also, yesterday we were cleaning our car. We stood outside for like 2 minutes. We were sweating. It was not good. I can't. Don't invite me out.
Yeah. It's not healthy.
No.
Just go inside.
For real.
Harsh take. However, your friends that don't have time to see you, they're not good.
Hold up. Accent so hard. I think it's saying a completely different word. Anyway, let's go to it.
They're not good friends. I'm not saying they're bad people, but they are not good friends. Do you know what I mean? You're too busy. Guarantee I'm busier. Guarantee I'm busier than you. I know I am. My parents worked 7 days a week, had 6 kids, right? They still had time to see their friends. Do you know why? Because they valued their friendships. Your friends that don't have time to see you, but somehow have time to see their boyfriend 87 times a week. Whoa. Couldn't spare one of those times? They've got time to see you. They just don't value you as much as you value them, which is fine. It's a realization we all have to come to. I've had to come to that many times. You know what I mean? But the truth of the matter is they're not good friends. It doesn't mean they're bad people, just not good friends. And if you're one of those people, treat your friends better.
Kind of lost me at the end there, little my man. It kind of lost me at the end there. Well, they're focusing on their more romantic relationship than their buddy. Ooh.
See, that's fine and all. It's just like if you want to maintain certain friendships too, don't ignore them. But like people have to understand that you have a life.
Yeah, exactly. Like here's the thing too. Since we live in such an age, we can basically see everyone's life at all time, live, recorded, all that. Ain't nothing stopping you from like just calling them, texting them. We have so many different like messaging apps now. We have so many that there's still a lot out there we don't know about.
Yeah.
We got so many FaceTime apps that legit so many people still don't know about some of them. We got a lot of things.
Yeah.
So let's do one of those.
It's a lot.
Way too much.
For real. Utilize them.
Yeah, for real.
What is a friendship lesson that you've had to learn the hard way as an adult?
Do not stay friends with the crisis friend. It's that friend that you have that no matter what, they always seem to be in a state of crisis. There was a point I thought that it was possible for people to be so down on their luck that they were in a constant state of crisis. Something bad would happen, something else bad would happen, and then another thing. I was like, oh wow, that person just always seems to be going through. What I didn't realize was those people need to stay in a constant state of crisis because that is the only way that they are going to benefit from your sympathy. If you're anything like me, you would stop at nothing to take care of your people. I would drop whatever I was doing at a moment's notice. My own husband will tell you that for a period of 7 years, there was no peace in my life because I would have to drop whatever I was doing to go be there for that friend. But for me, the biggest problem wasn't actually being taken advantage of. It's that if that crisis friend ever hurts your feeling, there is no way for them to take accountability for hurting you because they are the one that's experiencing the crisis. There is no feeling that you have that would ever measure up to what they're feeling. And they will do whatever they can to prove that you're wrong. I just remember spending so many years gaslighting myself like, oh, I shouldn't be feeling this way because what they're experiencing is so much greater. So if you're someone that has a friend like that, I have to ask you, are you okay with always being wrong? If it is important to you to be in a relationship where your feelings are validated, no matter how big or small, this may be the time that you need to see yourself out.
As I said, this was made at a very certain time in our lives. It's very, very relatable.
It's really weird how relatable it all is. It's like they just know who it is
All
about.
the time. All the time.
Hello?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing. It's just like they just like I don't know what I give out.
Bruh. It's crazy though.
I'm sorry, this is killing me. I just started thinking about things and it's just making it funnier. I might be crazy. Anyway.
It's ridiculous.
Because truly, like, let's think about it. Like, crisis. I know I've been a crisis friend before. And luckily, my friends were cool with it. But I was, I realized some people have more things going on than me.
Yeah.
So, you know. Oh, man. No, because the thing that made me laugh that hard, I just thought about it. Something happened to somebody else. They somehow make it about themselves, which turns out they barely talk to that person. And so something happening to them makes no sense.
Yeah.
And then that causes a whole downfall of a group. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what made me laugh that hard. It's stupid.
Don't be that friend and don't be stuck with people like that. It's ridiculous.
For real. Anyway, I'm not going to say us no more. I'm not going to be saying names no more. We're not going to say names. I didn't say names at all, but I'm saying like, ooh wee. This is a really, really, really relatable thing.
It really is.
Very timely. That's all I got to say.
Well, thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and please get us to 1,000 subscribers.
Bye, guys.
And comment your friend stories below.
Yeah, comment your friend stories. Also, look at that. Look at that short.
Yeah.
Look at that short, please. Watch the short.
It's part of it, I guess, because it's still relationships.
But it's based, but this is how I feel about certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.